timeless, elegant, classic. Those quintessential things that are always associated with spring. That's what I'm talking about in this video, so stay tuned. If you're new to my channel, I'm Denise Jordan, and I teach women to make wise home health and beauty decisions. So if you want to learn more about running a household or see reviews about products that can benefit you in your home, subscribe, because I do videos on those topics all the time. So hit that subscribe button and tap that little bell icon so you don't miss any upcoming videos. But definitely check out the show notes in the description box below, because that's where I'll link my favorite housekeeping and gardening solutions. Okay, let's jump into it. Lady Phoenix at Really Good Living has issued her seasonal challenge to show off our timeless, elegant decor. And it took me a little while to figure out what I wanted to share, particularly since this season is spring. And I thought, what do I have to decorate my home for spring that's timeless and elegant? And I also thought, well, let's throw in the word classic, because if it's timeless, it's probably also classic. So I had to think, what home decor do I have that's classic? And I actually realized I had several things that I wanted to share. The first thing that I want to share with you is flowers. Regardless of how the years change, what trends come in and what trends go, spring flowers are timeless. You can rearrange them, you can put them in different containers, you can even switch out the flowers. But white, pink, yellow, the greens that are so often mixed in, but flowers are quintessential for spring. So my first offering is an arrangement of spring flowers. And I'm loving the little watering can that it's in. It's somewhat rustic, and that trend for being rustic may come and go, but watering cans are quintessential for spring and with flowers. So this will always be in style. So it's timeless, it's classic, and depending upon how you set it up, it's elegant. The next thing that I want to share is this portrait of my daughter as a flower girl in a wedding. I just love the pink and the white and the blues in the gold frame. Again, colors that I associate with spring. But then also, one of the things that you really start to see happening a lot in spring is weddings. So here she is as a flower girl participating in a wedding. And now here she is as a bride. So I associate this set of pictures with spring. Spring weddings. Now, something else that I see as timeless, elegant, and classic for spring are these spring pillows. I'm really loving the one pillow in the robin's egg blue, and it's kind of a velveteen. It's got a very muted pattern on it, but in front of that I've got another pillow which is edged in that very similar blue and has some of the blues on it, but the biggest thing that's on it are the birds, which I associate birds coming back in the spring or beginning to nest in the spring. So I always get out my bird icons for spring. And I don't think they'll ever go out of style. The folk art design that's on the birds is always popular. So whereas I might put them away for fall, I'll get them out again next spring. And here's another pillow that makes up that set. Birds coming back for spring. And then here's another classic piece. It is a plate with nesting birds on it. So there you see two, looks like little wrens with a little nest in a beautiful blue. And that blue picks up the blue in the painting of the little flower girl, as well as the blue in the other birds. So to me, this plate says spring, and I get it out every spring. And something that complements that is this little bird sitting on a nest inside this lantern. So the birds on the nest, again, are quintessential spring. I can take them out of that lantern and set them in something else, but they will be timeless. Now, something else that I associate with spring are these cute little bunnies. They're ivory with gold ears. And my yard is full of bunnies in the spring. And then, of course, we see bunnies associated with the Easter holiday. And here's another bunny here that sits atop my buffet. He comes out for spring. Isn't he adorable? He reminds me of Thumper from the movie Bambi. And there's another set of bunnies right above. It's actually a set of salt and pepper shakers. One bunny has a little butterfly on its nose, but they're absolutely adorable. Little China bunnies. But perfect to decorate my home for spring. You just can't have any home decor without bunnies. Or birds. Here's another little set of salt and pepper shakers, but it's little birds sitting on a nest. Because that's what happens in the spring. Birds start to nest. And the last thing that I have to share is this tea service. One of the things that I do in the spring is I will host teas. If we have a new bride in the family, if I'm doing a Mother's Day luncheon, or if just the ladies are getting together just to kick back and relax, I will bring out the tea service and we will just be civilized. So I always associate spring with teas and brunches and luncheons and that kind of thing. So these little pink and white teapots and cups and things are those things that I enjoy using at that time of the year. This one belonged to my grandmother, and I try to be very, very careful with it. And I mostly just use it for display. But I do like to get it out and set it on the table and just enjoy it knowing that she used it in her home. And this is the sugar and creamer that goes along with that. These are a couple of teapots that I picked up along the way. And this little cup and saucer was given as a gift. But these things I count as my little tea service. Before I go any further, let me take this opportunity to thank Lady Phoenix at Really Good Living for hosting this collaboration. She has done this every season, and I have hesitated to participate because I didn't think that I had anything that was timeless or elegant. I had some things that are classic, but I guess I didn't see them as timeless or elegant. And what I have to realize is that what's timeless and elegant and classic to one person may not necessarily be the same as to others. And I also have to realize that, you know what, just because I see them here in my home every day and I take them for granted doesn't mean that they're not timeless and elegant and classic. So thank you, Lady Phoenix, for helping me to look at the very things in my own home a little bit differently and to appreciate what I have. So thank you for that. If you're not familiar with Lady Phoenix, I will link her channel below. She really has a beautiful channel, and she loves beautiful things, and she always sings a little song. It's so beautiful in all of her videos, and so it's kind of like I expect to hear her sing that when I'm watching one of her videos, and you will certainly enjoy her as well. And I'll also link the playlist because she does have a playlist for spring, and you will certainly enjoy some of the things that the other creators have to share that they find timeless, elegant, and classic decor in their homes. And if you are into comfort foods, my meatloaf and my mac and cheese recipe is to die for, and I encourage you to check it out. And if you're ready to get your gardening on, I'm also going to link my gardening series below so that you can check that out as well. It might be a little too chilly in some areas to start that, like it's a little too chilly here right now, but I'm looking at the gardening videos and just kind of planning ahead. Now, just to quench my curiosity, what was your favorite piece of all the things that I shared from my home that I see as timeless, elegant, and classic for spring decor? Which was your favorite? Tell me in the comments section. And just so you know, I've raised 3 children. I've managed a home for more than 45 years, and I'm a nurse by profession. So if you want to learn more about running a household, cooking and cleaning and laundry and health and beauty, subscribe. I would love to have you as a member of the TNT community. In the meantime, this is Denise Jordan saying goodbye. I will see you in the next video.